Okie dokie. Good evening, gamers. Today we are casting Division A, Season 19 Quarterfinals. This is going to be a fun one because... Oh, sorry. No, this is Div C. Let me change that. Haha. It's fixed. Okay, so we're casting Witch Rhythm versus Pepegas on Ice. And they are seeds 4 and 5. Okay, sorry. Typing messages. And as you can see, we've done our map picks and bans, and we've elected to go to Battlefield of Eternity. Witch Rhythm was home team, so they decided to take map pick. Their bans are Volskaya and Dragonshire, and then Pepegas banned Braxis and Towers of Doom. It's kind of crazy to ban Towers of Doom. It's such a fun map, but I can see how that map is like challenging to play. There's a lot to do, and it's not played the same as a lot of other maps. Hi, Hoku. Everybody in chat. Chat's popping off already. Hi, Blue. Saddle. Instant French 2. Bird Therapy. Ektar. We've got all the HOTS gamers. It's a full lobby, so should be getting ready soon. A lot of these playoff games have been going to Game 5, so I am prepared to have a 3-hour cast with you guys, okay? You gotta stick with me till the end. That means the games are exciting. Throwing R's in chat. Everybody's almost ready. Hi Toki. Hope your cast went well. Sorry to hear about the fire alarm. It's still nice to have it casted, even if you're not saying anything sometimes. Thank you for the raid. Alright, so now we're in the draft. And instead of predicting which team wins first, I'm gonna have you guys predict which team gets first immortal. Oh, Artanis pick? Dude, I love playing Artanis. Okay, so Pepegas is banning first, and they've banned the Vala. It's a super solid ban, good race. It can be hard to punish sometimes. Yeah, I love casting Div B. Yeah, that's what you'd cast it. Yeah, and I've casted Lafina Keep a few times. They're super fun. And Witch Rhythm has banned the Brightwing. If I see a Brightwing ban on a 2-lane map, it kind of tells me that they want to pick either like a melee or like a Diablo or Garrosh type. Something heavy frontline. And then Pepegas are gonna ban Johannes second. Lots of bets for Witch Rhythm getting that first immortal. I know a lot of you are gonna wait till you see what race heroes they have. Rip Artanis Hoku. There will be no Artanis this game.
This realm needs me.
And we see Sylph picking up the Li Ming. Li Ming is pretty good on this map. Even if you don't take Seeker talent to do ultimate race, she can race pretty safely. And she's also a little hard to catch over the wall. It is an early Li Ming pick though, so you could take something like a Nubarak and it would be really strong into her. And so Witch Rhythm has taken Lunara and Stukov. I like the Lunara for some safe burn too. I feel like the Stukov is it can be really abusive, but taking it really early means that you're not running a cleanse. But they took it with Lunara, who has a cleanse, so that's really interesting. And Pepegas takes their tank and healer, and that's Muradin and Anduin. Somewhat easy peasy light bomb combo if they go light bomb. I wonder, does Muradin's trait take longer to proc if he has Lunara's damage over time? Can somebody tell me? And they're banning the Tassadar. Oh no. Oku's mad at Witch Rhythm. They did it for you. And Hanzo's a great ban here too. It's a very good racer. I'm curious about the Tassadar ban. Is that something that... I believe that's something that Pepegas plays. I feel like normally you don't see a Tassadar ban unless somebody plays it. And it's not just like a generally like, oh, it's good on this map type pick. So Witch Rhythm gets the Falstad and the Thrall. I'm gonna assume this is off-lane Thrall, which could be challenging or it could be good depending on what Pepegas takes. Thrall doesn't have great wave clear, but he's got good team fight. 3-hour cast. 3-hour. Yeah, I'm ready for it this time. Okay, and Pepegas takes Raynor and Chen, which I love. I'm actually not sure that Chen beats Thrall. Like, they both have kind of poopy wave clear, but I think Thrall has a lot of percent damage where he can kind of take down this Chen later on, if they're brawling a lot. But I like the Raynor. And May, this is the last pick for the tank. So Witch Rhythm rounding it off with May, which is pretty good into Raynor. But Pepegas have Anduin. Pull is super strong. Witch Rhythm has a lot of really good ults too, though, like Gust and Sundering. Even an Earthquake could really trap an Anduin. Excited to see this matchup. This is one of those maps where you're really brawling a lot. You kind of have no choice. There's only so much macro you can do. Chen can wreak havoc on Lunara and Stukov. Maybe you mean Li Ming, but oh wait, no. Lunara and Stukov. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm looking at the wrong teams. I've yet to see the Chen Luna combo where he staggers a bunch of damage and then she removes the DOT. Interesting. Maybe we'll see it here. Alright, I'll go ahead and introduce Witch Rhythm. We've got Blitz on the May. Nedens on Stukov. Real Rad Dad on Thrall. King Dunce on Lunara. And Matt 407 on Falstad. And for Pepegas, we've got T-Core on the Chen. Peas on the Anduin. Tomjin on the Muradin. Sylphrenia on the Li Ming. And Raptor on the Raynor.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle
Take a look at these level ones. We've got Third Wind. Aetherwalker for Li Ming. Power Word Shield. Storm Stout. Heals for 3.5% max health. On basic abilities hitting heroes. May's got that duration on the blind, which will be good for the Raynor. Muradin getting close to getting comboed. Stukov is opting for that low blow, which is pretty strong talent at level 1. Thrall is taking this percent damage. Rolling Thunder. See how they're doing up there. Just brawling. May going ahead and using her trait there, so she does not have it at this moment. And Rainer is Exterminator, so he will be racing quite well. Also, Falstead's going this auto tech talent. Oh wow, Li Ming walked into the bush with Muradin. I like this. I like seeing Rainer go up top here, going for this camp outside of vision. T-Core acting like nothing's happening. But blue team may have noticed already that Rainer's gone. Maybe they did, maybe they haven't. Oh, you said you have to be on the same team. Okay, that's what you're saying, that you're cleansing the DOT. Oh, that is a pretty good strategy. I think I have seen that done before. So Raptor does take that for free, all by themselves. And this Bruiser Camp's getting picked up pretty early by Witch Rhythm. Maybe they will hold the cap, maybe they won't. Okay, so they capped it before the timer went off. And this camp is pushing top here for Pepegas. They're getting a lot of really good value here. Stukov and Falstad are on their way up to mitigate. But there's not much they can do now that they've kind of walked away. Actually, there's a hammering and a root. And they're actually going to get this Rainer. Rainer stayed just a tad too long and got caught by all of the CC that was possible. Except for the lobster. Now this camp has some time to push. It's not going to get too much though. Level 4's online. Both teams now. Falstead is looking at this Bruiser.
I shall land in a moment.
Looks like there's going to be a skirmish here. It's a 4v4. The offlaners are making their way down here. Blue team decided to get Prio on the wave instead. So this camp will be pushing during objective. It's really important for Pepegas. You see Piercing Light in the Anduin. There's the Orb talent here. And this is Sledgehammer, good race talent. Chen is in the bush. So this is a 5v4 in favor of Pepegas on the Immortal while Thrall is clearing that camp that got taken. And Lunara is hitting the burn. They've sent 3 here just to kind of slow the burn down because they're outnumbered. The blinds on the Rainer are doing some work. And they have won this first half time. Will Thrall come down to make it more of a 5v5? He's got Prio on this wave. T-Core getting stunned by the Mave Lizard. Getting silenced. It's a lot of damage onto the Chen. Rainer getting stunned by the Immortal. He's also got the Lobster on him. And the race, it's not even close. That camp was really important for Pepegas, getting that early halftime pretty much for free. So it's gonna go bot lane, and Pepegas are already here. They do land the stun and an orb onto the Lunara. She's able to get away.
The demon moves for the gates of heaven.
Candy's got their sword. I love it. The Immortal's about to lose its shield. It's gonna start attacking a little closer. May has icinged in. Has to use her trait. Lunara's getting super chunked by this Rainer. Level 7's online for Pepegas, but the Immortal is dying. They got about the whole wall and half the fort. Stukov is hearthing, but decides not to as they're brawling. Oh my goodness. It's a real, watching paint dry up here. They're both full health. One of them needs mana though. Sag. Oh, I like that Thrall checked this top bush. Okay, May's in this top bush here. Andy spots it, love that. Trying to combo the Rainer, doesn't quite connect. Murden getting very low, but has to jump out. Low blow onto the Lobster Rainer. Oh my goodness. They did go Seeker. I love it. That almost popped the false ad. Okay, both tanks getting very, very low. Li Ming in the low blow too. So is Raptor. I think Raptor's gonna go down unless he's got damage over time. 17 health. Raptor's alive. That's amazing. Good pull by the Anduin. And that low blow is so scary. Thrall opted for this 15% max health talent. So maybe they will be winning more trades against the Chen. And that's honestly really useful into the Muradin. See Skullcracker on that Muradin as well.
There is no escaping my justice.
Okay, Burn looking real good for Pepegas at this moment. Chen is on the way. Thrall is also on the way. Both tanks about 2/3 of their health. Volstad going in, kind of face checking, honestly. But the Muradin is very low. But Li Ming is just racing for free. They get this halftime. Anduin is anti-fun. Okay. So halftime's here. Red team having this advantage, taking the time to clear the camp. Shan does not get stunned by the blizzard, but is taking a lot of damage from this Falstad. Is going to be able to walk away somehow with about 500 health. Muradin playing defense, 3v1. Very good, while Li Ming races for free. Okay, all 5 members of Witch Rhythm are looking to defend, but it's a little too late. I think Li Ming finishes off this Immortal. So the Pepegas gets the second Immortal. It's an Earthquake, and so the Chen dies. But Raider is ratting with Hyperion! In the opposite lane of the Immortal. And Muradin's making a ton of space. They haven't really been able to catch this Muradin, right? Like, it's been Chen and Raider who have died. Okay. Immortal's pretty healthy. Lunara's looking at this Li Ming, but she does have a healer at her side. And Lunara used her first jump. I don't know if she has her other one. There's a avalanche onto the Andy, which is distracting red team. And he's actually quite low. Oh, there's a keg onto the Lunara who escapes with the leaping, what is that called? Strike? Question mark? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, looping strike. And the Immortal, it's very, very low, but I actually think this whole fort goes down. Oh, it doesn't, it doesn't. But you know what might go down? Is this one. That was some really good Immortal value, but also some really good defense by Witch Rhythm. There's a lot going on in the middle of the lane while the Immortal was doing his thing. So Li Ming just used her blink. Okay, has the reset on the blink. Clutch. By the way, they got level 10s. That was Avalanche, Flailing Swipe, Mighty Gust, Earthquake, Leaping Strike. And we see Disintegrate for the Li Ming, Avatar for the Muradin, Light Bomb, Keg, and Hyperion. Okay, so the Keg onto the Mei. And there's a Gust. It's the reverse. They're pushing each other across the map. Rainer is super, super chunk. Lunara is looking. The Flailing Swipe takes Muradin off of the Falstad. And Thrall is coming up now. After getting that way. I think I just unplugged my headphone. Okay, the levels are pretty even here, but the structures are looking very good for Pepegas.
On my way, mortals. Be ready.
And Pepegas have their Bruiser available right now, which is that's a huge advantage. Like we saw earlier, this gives them the opportunity to hit objective while blue team is clearing. Blue team, however, is getting this camp, which will help with the Bruiser camp. They may opt to clear this immediately, this Bruiser camp immediately, because it was grabbed as early as it was. But blue team didn't get their Bruiser either, so it mostly just evens it out in the top pressure. Falstad is on their way here, so it's going to be a full 5v5, but which Rhythm has their level 13s first? Sukop getting that E reset if it hits the hero 8 times, which is like... Okay, the Avalanche goes out, but Anduin gets the pull, which is super nice. Thrall walked in through where Mei was, which kind of put him in a tough spot because of the keg. Okay, Li Ming walked into the Earthquake though, and Lunara does snipe her. She was looking for the finish on that Thrall, I believe. Wow, and so it's a great turnaround. It's a 3-0 in favor of Witch Rhythm. Earthquake was so good there. And this camp did get that whole fort, so huge plus for Pepegas, getting that macro pressure. Good thing Andy didn't die. They still have their sword. Okay, halftime's actually pretty even. We'll see how teams plan to go. Are they going to defend? Are they going to attack? They're going to take their camp? They're pinging it. They're going for the camp. They're giving the race, at least the initial part of it. So this lets Pepegas set up and start poking at the Immortal, giving them sort of the edge on the health pool. The keg is kind of mildly annoying here in terms of defense. I love the flip over. It prevents him from getting avalanched. The gust is kind of big into the wall with the low blow, but Andy and Li Ming are able to walk out. The Lunar's flanking. Okay, great jump by Tongjin. Gonna be able to proc that third win. However, Blue has claimed the space, so they are gonna finish off this Immortal. At what cost? So there's an Earthquake onto the Chen. The Mei is super low, getting hit by the Hyperion, but gets a big heal from the Stupov. And the Flailing Swipe, pushing them back into the Earthquake. There's a stun onto the Thrall. Lunara left onto the Chen. How's it going over there, Chen? You alright, buddy? Andy's got you. So the Immortal has about a quarter shield, and it's going top. And Li Ming and Raynor are already there to burn it down. Blue team has decided that it's kind of weak, I guess. So they're going to go bot and try and look for a full fort. So they left Raynor top to deal with it, but by the time Li Ming and Murder are here, this fort will be gone. Nice call by blue team. Li Ming doesn't have the best wave clear, so this camp is getting, you know, some good tanking value. Even Murden sledgehammered it. The level 16s are online for Witch Rhythm, but this is kind of a 5v4 down here for Pepegas. Blue team gonna walk away. Wow, does Falstad get this whole fort? That's great. Murder didn't get the catch. Falstad already jumped. Okay, he's starting the camp instead. Blue team gonna take that siege camp at the bottom. And then Hearth. Murden leaving the camp. Bruiser camp getting picked up by Pepegas. And now we camp and fight around the camps. Everybody's looking here, but Pepegas don't have level 16 yet. So they're gonna give that camp, they're gonna clear, gonna grab that 16. And here's that 3rd% talent for Thrall. And he instantly locks that double pull. So Pepegas gonna have some homework to do here with the camp. Murden and Chen waiting out of vision. But the Wisp knows all. So this camp is just gonna go uncontested during halftime. Andy playing quite safe back here, checking these flanking bushes. And the burn is... Ooh, I was gonna say it's much faster for Pepegas, but Raynor just got blown away. So, which rhythm actually coming out with their earlier halftime on that one. Murden jumping out of the Blizzard stun. Okay, Leeming blinking in for that Lunara. Lunara's gonna 2v1ing back there, but Keg is separating the Falstad. Okay, Leeming getting pulled by the Anduin. Oh, the light bomb flailing swipe. I think Muradin might be gone here. Yeah, Muradin does go down. These flanks by the Lunara have been kind of tricky to deal with. Okay, so Raynor kind of battling this Lunara here. That is a 4-for-1. Is which of them looking to end? Not sure these death timers are long enough. So Leeming is actually just racing for now. Oh no, Leeming. And they are hitting core. Murden, yeah, these death timers might be long enough. Murden is only back in 5. Raynor's back in 14. Oh no, she had to move again. It's tragic! And the Gus is ultimately going to seal it here. And that's going to be the first game going to which rhythm? I like the May pick here, and the Gus was really great. So was the Flaming Swipe. They have a ton of defensive tools. Yes, Lunara was doing work here. Take a look at these stats. Lunara has so much damage. 67, the next person has 40. Very nicely done. And that was a perfect game for Witch Rhythm. They had 0 deaths. But I like the map decisions on the side of Pepegas as far as when to do the cams, taking the camp early, in top lane. Let me finish off that prediction for you guys. Okay, so I think Pepegas actually got those first 2 immortals, so somebody's getting a big payday here. Solid core call. Yeah, it was. It was definitely enough time. I always have a hard time knowing when it's endable, but like, you know, getting 80% of core is still amazing. As long as you don't die. I like the Seeker. Now that I've seen what happened, I wonder if Calamity would have actually been really good into the Lunara combined with these other blink talents, other teleport talents. It did also seem like some of the team fights were really split, like the separation from both sides. So like somebody would be getting kegged on one side, and then like somebody would be getting split by the flanking leaps, and then there was like a gust and an avalanche. Everything was really spread out. We'll see what this next map is. And this is a best of 5. So we're gonna see at least 2 more games. Maybe we'll switch back over to the map screen. Change the score here. Which rhythm did pick that map? Maybe they were comfortable on it. The maps that we have left are Alterac Pass, Cursed Hollow, Garden of Terror. Oh my gosh, Infernal Shrines. I'm like the Punisher Arena. The Infernal Shrines, Sky Temple, and Tomb of the Spider Queen. Oh, this is the wrong map screen. Whoopsies. Hee hee, there we are. Best of 5. Thank you for the follow, Instant French. Who are you rooting for? I know a lot of people come here to root for their friends and stuff, so. This next map is Alterac Pass. Super fun one. Again, with the core mechanics being quite different than a lot of the other maps. There are different ways to play this map. Let's see, it looks like Pepegas picked this one. Maybe they're comfortable on it. Just rooting for good games? Nice. Got a full up. And we started. I think everybody's ready. What are we gonna see banned here? I feel like some common bans are Hogger because he does the camp so quickly. Junkrat and Chromie for the stall on the objective. Even a Nubrak, he's kind of cheeky. He can take it on his own. Samro can also take it on their own. And the Falstad ban. Gust is too good. And Wind Tunnel's even better. I love it. The Rag ban. Rag is pretty popular on this map because the lanes push so hard. So Lava Wave just makes it even nastier. Also, hi, Simply Teal. Johanna ban. It's interesting. I wonder if it's a tank they like to play often. The Brightwing. The Brightwing was banned last game, but by a Witch Rhythm, so they opted to take it this game. Ooh, Anub'arak and Tassadar. So we do see the Anub'arak come out, able to take the objective on their own. Tassadar just good overall wave clear, safe damage. And Li Ming and Leoric get picked up for Witch Rhythm. I feel like Leoric is one of those heroes who is just so all around good. It's almost never bad to take him. See what this next ban is for Pepegas on ice. And it is May. They did not like the May. A lot of tank bans from Pepegas. Just put a prediction up for you guys. Who's gonna take game 2? If you enjoy gambling. Limes. Virtual limes. And the Stukov ban. That's so interesting that they're banning it. Maybe they both play Stukov. The Haka? Getting picked up by T-Core. Nice global presence. And Anduin. Once again by Peas. Ooh, a Phoenix. I feel like you don't see that too often. And a Blaze. Wow, okay. Blaze and Leoric. Interesting. And to finish off the last pick, I gotta think real hard about what they're playing into the Blaze, Leoric, and Phoenix. And the Rainer. I said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Honestly, the Rainer Q is really good for the Phoenix and the Blaze to interrupt the teleport and the jet propulsion. Blaze has attack speed slow. Should they go to take it? Should they choose to take it though? Should be an interesting one on Alterac. Both teams have enough damage to do the camp relatively quickly, or about the same. And the camp is super important on this map to push down mid. You generally want to take it on cooldown because it also pushes during objective. And you could push with it as well if you get it earlier. Or push with it if you clear the other teams because they got it early. Alrighty. Started me on the setting. For which rhythm we've got Blitz on the Blaze, Matt 407 on the Leeming, King Dunce on the Phoenix, Neddens on the Brightwing, and Real Rad Dad on the Leoric. For Pepegas, we've got Tonjin on the Anubrak, Peas with the Sword on Anduin, T-Core on the Dahaka, Sophrenia on the Tassadar, and Raptor on the Rainer once again. And Rainer goes for that Exterminator again. This Leeming also goes Aether Walker. Brightwing's taking Poly, Greater Polymorph. And Blaze taking Neural Stim Pack. So, thinking this is the tank. Blaze is the tank. This was the offlane player last game, this Leoric. Not that you really have to play it so traditional on this map, but it's a nice jet propulsion. A pretty big double stun onto the Phoenix, who's getting pretty chunked. A really huge tongue onto the Blaze. He gets the stun, but he's completely body blocked. Nice first blood by Pepegas, super duper fast. And this Dahaka's tissue regen, by the way. And Ubrak not gonna let their team rotate like that. Especially not after their tank died. Ooh, like the wall. Good wave prior here in bot. And Brightwing's still mid. This Blaze going a little deep. Puts the oil down. Only stuns the Anubrag though. Phoenix looking at the Anduin. So is Li Ming. Anduin's quite low. But Rainer is off to do the camp. He's currently the only one looking at the camp at the moment. And look at how chunked blue team is. Brightwing getting the mid wave. Rainer may need some help here. Or not. I don't know. Andy's on the way though. Okay, Rainer's fine. Yeah, Andy said Rainer's fine. Okay, Phoenix and Li Ming grabbing this one. Quite a bit later, but not. At least they grabbed it. Dahaka trying to get those 10 globes. Wait, not 10 globes. Getting globes for the essence. Oh, dominance. That's fun. I feel like I don't see that too often. So Rainer's clearing this camp and pushing with their own camp, but blue team is pushing down here. They're pushing the wall. They got like maybe a third of it. However, same thing's gonna happen over here, but I think he's gonna get more than a third of it. They have a whole wave. And Rainer does pretty good siege damage. They got the whole wall. Was it worth? I think so. I think it's worth for Pepegas to be trading here. I mean, just the wall damage alone is quite different. Peas is actually getting caught in this rotation, but gonna be safe. Sort of.
All right, lads and lassies. Keep our prison camp from being captured and get our soldiers out of the hordes.
Rainer waiting patiently for the camp to be done on CD. You'll love to see it. 3 more seconds. The Haka getting that wave prior at the top. Tries to time, but gets polyed. Really nice poly. And it went on the way to help defend. Blue team in their respective side lanes, getting level 7. But level 7 is going to come online at about the same time for both teams. And you're right, trying to get a cheeky cap. Tassadar is still bot, however. Blue team is all right here. Red team kind of has to be careful on how much they commit to defending this. I mean, like, Rainer doesn't even want to be there. Rainer's like, I got a camp, guys. The camp is my real objective. He's also inspiring the camp, so the pull on the Dahaka doesn't quite work. Right wing is gonna camp, and he goes for a stall and just eats it. Oh, Andy's sword. I don't know, maybe just commit. You might die anyways. But the fort is gonna go down here. Leoric, oh! He kind of walked back in, but I think he's still gonna live. The slow is kind of nice. Oh my! Wait a second. Oh my god, the snipe from the Tassadar! Let's go! I want to ping the Tassadar right now. Protoss on Protoss violence. I know this is delayed, but when I turned, that's what I saw. Both teams mega late to camps. Yes, some have been kind of late. And the camp is really important here. As you can see, this mid fort is just gone. And that's like mostly thanks to the camp. Other thanks to Raider just running it mid. Big damage on the Dahaka, but they've got the essence. We do see this paralyzing enzymes. 40% anti-healing, 40% slow. So blue did get that objective, and they're pushing just top lane. The jet propulsion misses the Dahaka, who was in the burrow. Tomjin getting super duper chunked, but Blaze is taking tower shots, and very is a polymorph. Level 10s are not online. Oh my gosh, the orb! The gleaming resets! This is Calamity Leaming! Okay, the other lanes were defended successfully, but top, they got 2 kills top, and the whole fort. Nice objective push. Nice resets by the Leaming. Jimmy Laner doing what he does. In Tomb, they just got level 10. The black hole is huge, though. Oh my god, the Planet Cracker! And the Disintegrate! These are so good. Wow. Okay, that's another 2 kills. And this push landed them, like, a lot. Like, not only did they get the fort, they got a bunch of the wall here. Wow, and he's already got 4 stacks of Piercing Light. Very nice. So those level 10s that we just saw by Witch Rhythm, that was Bunker, Blink Heal, Disintegrate, Entomb, and Planet Cracker. Love that. And we did see some of them from Pepegas as well. That was Hyperion, It's Holy Word, Black Hole, Isolation, and Cocoon. So camp's getting picked up by both teams at about the same time. They're kind of scouting boss here. Big ISO onto the Phoenix, but he just needs to auto attack, and his Brightwing might seal the deal with the polymorph. Tikor is super healthy. However, Phoenix Revenge Beam. All the mean beams, yes, I love it.
You know what to do.
Okay, this is nice. They're taking boss. They probably realize that red team is gone for a little while. Anubra getting stunned by the boss. But Rainer does not want to leash this. Oh my gosh. Okay. They're gonna get this boss. Will anybody die for it? They throw out the cocoon. Maybe they get him after. Blue team does grab the bot boss as well. The shockwave not actually going to connect, but Leo is still going to die. Now, this mid push is insane. The Haka just cleared mid camp, so this is going to get a ton. Both teams are just pushing with their boss. However, this mid is not getting matched. They've gotten the fort. Got the fort down here too. Who's gonna give up first? Both teams are at level 13 now. I feel like, is there any other 13 to take here? Oh, the Planet Cracker! Okay, that's some boss burn. It's got half of its health. Blue team's boss also has half of its health. Oh my gosh, they're gonna get the whole keep. Okay, Blaze is actually backing. They do get the Brightwing. I'm so sorry if I missed that. I think both teams are getting the whole keep. This is so early for keeps. I love that neither team just committed to a full defense. And both of them lost their keep. That's great. But the objective is up and Brightwing is not. So Nubrag's gonna be able to cap this. Well, Rainer's gonna be able to cap it, you know. King is nutty. Who's King? Oh, King Guns. Yes, that was Planet Cracker. Oh my gosh! Phoenix jumped in. Okay, so only 10 seconds of cap for the red team. Both teams have like some core pressure, but this core regenerates and it has 2 plates, so I don't think either team's ever gonna go back to clear during the objective. Unless it's relatively safe. They have free poke. Rainer's doing the camp! Rainer's doing the camp! Okay, red is actually trying to defend here or engage. Not sure which one, but there's an ISO onto the Blaze. Tassadar trying to get the stall so they can't cap. But I don't think they're gonna get the next one. Yeah. Took a little too long to mount up and walk around. So now red team kind of has to worry about whether or not they can actually take this back. They do have this pressure mid though. There's 20 seconds left. So Leoric is deciding whether or not to walk back and clear it or participate in the team fight, and he's decided to participate in the team fight, and the Entomb, it doesn't miss. It just creates a wall. It blocks it off. Planet Cracker not actually going to do too much here. And there's a bunker within the Hyperion. The Hyperion's getting used in the team fight. It's actually kind of doing some work here. Red team was able to take it back, and that's actually insanely good for them, because that means this wall isn't under so much pressure. And because it's under so much pressure, Blaze is super chunked. They might be able to finish capping this. We'll see. Okay, Brightwing and Leo are back here. And Phoenix, and they might just be giving it. $20 more seconds. Okay, the right wing comes in to where the Blaze is. Onto the point already. Looking at the Andy, but a nice double stun onto the Li Ming, so she can't finish the Andy off. That's a good peel by the Anubrak. Holy word! Are they gonna get the stop? Okay, so Pepegas actually able to finish off that objective. At what cost? Okay, Li Ming's getting resets. That's one dead to Haka. Okay, looks like that's all she's gonna get. However, this objective, it's gonna be hard to make super use of it. Blue team's lanes are really pushed out. Wow, Andy's doing great on this piercing light quest. Oh, actually, that's the burrow charge already from the Anubrak. Okay, the ops. Oh, didn't even have Entomb at the time. Okay, leaving clearing mid. We like Disintegrate for that. I don't walk away feeling like it's not safe anymore, and that is a good intuition. Wow, nice hit on the Rainer. Right wing trying to push top down, probably has Z. I like this choice. Gonna get some of the wall damage. This bottom fort's finally gonna fall. Okay, there's a Leo here. He has the extended Wraith Walk, so pretty safe. Okay. Bot lane getting pushed. Brightwing Zing in. Full 5v5. Entomb onto the Rainer with Hyperion, but he gets pulled out. Leoric is a little anti-heal from the paralyzing enzymes. Oh my gosh, the piercing line finishes him off! That's so clutch. Jet propulsion onto the Andy and the Dahaka with the oil. But it's still a 4v5. Leo's still not back for quite a little while. That time is about halfway. Double stun. Oh my gosh, how did Phoenix make it out of that? Oh, it's a huge holy word. Oh, and this Li Ming is getting pretty chunked. Andy was running her down. And Andy finished that chastise quest. Go, Andy. And Tassadar are gonna finish off that Brightwing. Li Ming and Phoenix are a little chunked here. They don't have a healer. Leoric is back now. Trying to make them do less damage. But will this keep survive? Okay, there's a stun onto the Dahaka. Almost getting popped by that Li Ming. Does he have essence? He has a ton of essence. Andy's getting run down. Gets Li Ming getting that reset. 4v5. But she's kind of now. Oh my goodness! Phoenix almost had the Anubrag, but Tassadar turned around. Actually, Anubrag turned around. Killed him. Oh, but they want this boss, even though Anubrag is so chunked. I love it. Brightwing is still down for 2 seconds. Phoenix down for 40 seconds. Red team is very, very chunked here. If blue team decides to walk over here and they're healthy, okay, they're gonna get it in time. Anubrag still has Cocoon. And he uses it here. Do they want it, though? He has Bunker. He uses the Bunker. It's still 4v5. Brightwing's not here. Presumably she's gonna Z in if she needs to. Does red team want to double boss? They've gotten this first boss. That will keep blue team busy for quite a long time. They could opt to try and take objective for some time. What is this wave? What is this? Why does it look like this? It's too strong. Okay, they're gonna get this instead. I kind of like it. I feel like top boss, a lot of time had already passed. I mean, they're already almost done with this one. Oh, they're leaving it. It's gonna get the whole keep. Guys. Oh my gosh, it's not. Okay, actually, they are top bossing. Wow. They had all the time in the world. Greedy Phoenix, yeah. It's okay, that was just evening out the amazing play from over the wall earlier. Okay, 18 seconds left. Pepegas doesn't even have level 20. They literally have to walk away. Okay, they just got level 20. Let's rewind. Essence Claws. Love that. Getting essence from auto attacks. Force Wall. Disgusting talent. Censure. These stuns have been really good. Or roots have been really good, so I like the stun option. Execute orders! The pull. Rainer just absolutely dies. And now this Tassadar is in trouble. But Andy has double pull. Oh, I love the Censure against the Blaze. Double stun onto the Phoenix. The Black Hole! And the Impale with the rewind. Now look at this boss on core. There's a Planet Cracker. Oh my gosh, Tassadar is so low. Li Ming wants it. Okay, so boss getting finished off. Core's gonna recover. Oh, I'm sorry. For those other level 20s, that's Burn Notice, Fairy Protector, Temporal Flux, Buried Alive, and Singularity Charge. The Hawk is taking their can. This is illegal. Oh, it's so illegal. Get out of there. Okay, nice dodge. Gets revealed, but very safe. Alright. Red team playing on the back foot here with the homework. Rainer getting this lane. It's 4v5 up here. No Rainer. The Hawk is on the way. ISO does not connect. So blue team was able to start capping it. Leoric is kind of chunk, gets into the bunker. Phoenix is running down the Rainer, but Rainer has that adrenaline. Oh my gosh, the Hawk is walking in. It's very, very chunk right now. The Holy Word saving the Dahaka. The Entomb is good, but blue team is so chunked. The Leoric goes down. There's 23 seconds left onto the cap, and the little minions are going to take it back. They're looking for more. Leoric's still gone for 55 seconds. Oh, the Phoenix gets away. The Planet Cracker is kind of huge. Almost kills the Rainer. Prevents Andy from capping here. And now Li Ming's kind of got this infinite stall here, unless they walk up to her. And the waves at core are kind of big. Oh, that's a massive ISO. The tongue misses, the burrow misses, but the impale lands. Not enough gap closing. Andy's able to cap here. Only 12 seconds left, so I don't think it's getting interrupted. That's really big for Pepegas. Tassadar almost dying there. Tassadar has, like, virtually no mana. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Tassadar's dead, right? Okay, Rainer turned around and started right-clicking, leaving. So Tassadar is alive. The Haka, however, is not. That's a good stagger for Witch Rhythm. They really need it for this defense. Okay, red team trying to regroup here. Middle objective is pushed in, so it gets cleared kind of for free. And they're gonna follow bot. Nice vision, nice scouting. Blaze kind of wanting to engage here, but there's no Li Ming or Brightwing. It's actually really bad for blue team if they... Oh. Leoric gets the Z, Blaze is in there, in the back line. Now Nubrak's running away for Phoenix, but the Beetle's actually doing a lot of damage. Okay, I'm pretty sure that board's dead. Okay, keep. Tassadar deserved to die there? I guess so, but I mean... It was nice for the Rainer to turn around. Okay, I like the Hyperion. Oh my gosh, they're getting every single keep here. Now Blaze and Brightwing just kind of sitting bot here. Why is that? Are they wanting... Wait, but these waves! Wait, guys! Don't let the core die. He's lonely. Okay, red team going for top boss. Blue team already kind of knowing which boss they're gonna go for. That's crazy. And they're taking bot boss in response. And all the map pressure they can get. They no longer have any structures. Top boss already getting capped. I wonder how far red team plans to take this. Because I mean, boss will just hit core. Red team can also hit core. We are getting the E out. The Planet Cracker onto the boss. How much of the boss's health does he get? Like 10%. The wall is actually blocking off the Rainer. Okay, he gets pulled by the Andy. There's a double stun onto the Phoenix, a triple stun onto the Phoenix, a quadruple stun onto the Phoenix. Phoenix is dead! Very nice stun chain by the Anubrak. You love to see it. There's a jet propulsion on Anubrak and Anduin. Anubrak cannot get... Oh, wait, can he get into the Holy Word? Can Li Ming get that reset? Oh my gosh, the core is dead. Yeah, boss was hitting core. That's game 2 going to Pepegas. Very nicely played by them. My gosh, I can't talk. They did a really, really good job with the camps. It net them so much early game. Red team's core still has armor. Yeah. They only lost 1 keep. I mean, like... They had really good siege damage also with a Hyperion. With execute orders. And I kind of love the holy word here. The holy word's actually great into the planet cracker. And with rewind, you kind of didn't need light bomb. Rewind on a new Barak. Tassadar doing so much damage here. 81k, next person 66k. Game was really close though. Which rhythm had more kills? Macro when you love to see it. Alterac is totally a macro map. They did such a good job with the bosses and the camps. Plus they had a global. Other team had a global too. They were doing good with the global as well. Healer numbers about the same. This Andy really popped off though. Like getting the piercing light so early, preventing the blaze from entering the team fight with censure. That was so value. So much value. Alterac MVP is definitely P's Anduin. Clutch pulls of salvation for sure. I think so. Like, preventing the resets from Li Ming is insane. And we've got our third map already. Let's check it out. It's gonna be Cursed Hollow. Let's see who picked it. I think Pepegas picked it. So the score is currently 1-1. So minimum 2 more games. Do we see an Anduin ban this round? I feel like we might see a Li Ming ban. She's pretty good on this map. Cursed Hollow. I love that Rainer's just like a generalist, and if you let him push, like, he gets so much value. Let me end that prediction for you guys. Okay. Got a full lobby, just waiting for the R's. This is another map where macro is really important, just based off of the size. There are also bosses and 4 camps. Globals are pretty popular here too. I know Fallstar, Brightwing, and Dahaka have been picked this series, so I expect them to get picked or banned. You'll love to see a Tassadar play though. I feel like it's not a popular hero. Should be starting soon. Both teams seem evenly matched. You predict is going down to game 5. I am prepared for game 5. I mean, they're 4th and 5th seed, so like they are pretty close in the standings too. So yeah, it should be a good set of games. I forget what the new brawl is. Oh, it's the one with the stuff in the middle. Everybody said ready, but the game hasn't started for about a minute and a half. It should start soon, though. We've started. We'll reiterate, I believe Pepegas picked the map here. So which rhythm getting that first pick? I would be thinking real hard about these bands too. Okay, they're still gonna go with the Samurai band. They don't want to play against the Samurai. Who does? Who wants to play against Samurai? Not me. The False Side band again. Okay, I like it. And the Tassadar. Tassadar put in a lot of work that game. And they banned it earlier, so they must feel justified at this point to ban it. And the Johanna ban again. See what the coveted first pick is here for which rhythm. Dahaka. Whoa. Taking the Dahaka away from Pepegas, who had played it last game. At least that's what it always feels like to me. If you played it last game, then the other team picks it the next game, it feels like you're taking it away. And the Brightwing, so they take the Brightwing away. Another global. And Kael'thas. Hey, I kind of like that one too. Because Brightwing is a good healer into Kael'thas. Kael'thas is kind of stubby though. But so is Tassadar, so I like it. Also not a hero I feel like you see too often. Stukov. And Stitches. I haven't seen a Stitches game in a hot second. I love it. And Brightwing does not have any such cleanse that works on a hook. Except for phase. What is that called? It's her stasis. That works on a hook. But it's not a cleanse. So that third band is Hanzo. Hanzo's just too good. I wonder if which rhythm's gonna find some sort of follow-up CC. I know Stukov can be good follow-up CC, but let's see if they have a stun or a root or something for a hook. Or blow up damage. They're gonna take that into rack once again. Worked for them last game. They seem to be pretty comfortable on it. Got a lot of great stuns in there. And Rainer. I love it. Is that 3 games of Rainer this far? Yeah, that is. You think they go Hyperion and execute orders again? Raiming Kel'Thuzad. I mean, that's follow-up CC and blow-up damage. Deathwing! Oh, they totally wanted this Deathwing. Into Kel'Thuzad and Stitches. Let me put up a prediction for you guys. That's spicy. You knew it, Rainer, again? I mean, this is a spicy draft for sure. Greymane is good into a Nubarak. Nubarak does well against spell damage, not auto attack damage. I feel like low is gonna get a lot of value here with the Kel'Thuzad combos. Okay. We're into game 3 of this. For which rhythm we've got Blitz on the Stitches, Neddins on the Stukov, Map 407 on the Greymane, King Dunce on the Kel'Thuzad, and Real Rad Dad on the Dahaka. For Pepegas we have Tomjin on the Anubarak, Peas on the Brightwing, Raptor on the Rainer, T-Core on the Deathwing, and Sulfrenia on the Kel'Thas.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is Exterminator Rainer again.
Well,
Jamie
what are you
Laner.
waiting for?
And Q-Build Kel'Thuzad. I like this Q-Build Kel'Thuzad into the Deathwing. KT going for that Globes talent. So burrow in, but giving the... Oh my. Nice cleanse by the Brightwing. Giving the Kel'Thuzad a few stacks there. Chain lands onto the Brightwing. The root lands. Rainer is dead. Very nice combo by the Kelp. Not Kel'Thas. Kel'Thuzad. And 5 stacks? That's pretty good already. KT hasn't gotten a globe yet though. Sad times. This is Patchwork Creation. I love this talent on Stitches. Okay, tank spotted by the other tank. Nice stuns onto the Greymane. He might get away though. He gets friendly hooked. And the siege camp getting started for both teams. Raptor doing theirs. Neddin's doing theirs. Getting the help of Kel'Thuzad. Must be nice not to get CC'd. I know this player loves playing Deathwing. It's nice that they have a chance to play it. Pepegas just play the map and ignore team fight. I think their team fight isn't awful, but Kel'Thuzad can do a lot of work. Deathwing probably gonna stall objective with meters. I mean, it's so good. Stalling objective with meters is so good. Bruiser Cam getting picked up really fast by that Greymane. A little slower on the end here with Rainer and Brightwing. Level 4s are online for both teams. Nice combo. Z coming in from the Brightwing. Healing up that Kel'Thas. Oh no, Kel'Thas get any globes. Oh, there's one. The Rainer's clearing out that camp middle before it crashes. The burrow charge doesn't land on the Greymane. The Pustule does though, it lands there. Oh, but they pop it after the cleanse. The Brightwing's still slow here. Siege camp finally getting cleared here on the bottom.
And earn my favor.
Now here's an edge here. Got some of the wall, but KTZ gonna... Oh, nice stack. KTZ's gonna defend here. Now both Dahaka and Deathwing are technically global, so... Deathwing gonna fly here. Make sure he lands on or around the objective. Oh my gosh, Stitches is here. Oh man. Raider's in deep. Oh man. I don't think this is worth it though. Oh no, Brightwing. The chain misses though. She can walk away because Deathwing won't let anybody in. But they're just stuck down here. I can't believe nobody died in that exchange. Oh yeah, sorry. This is a best of 5. It's the quarterfinals, so from now on it will be a best of 5. Nice combo by the Stukov there. Ooh, that hook almost landed. Oh wow, that combo still landed. Stukov had walked back into the gravity lapse. So Kel'Thuzad is not here, Raynor is not here, and Dahaka's not here. Both teams finally getting their level 7s. Kel'Thuzad already halfway through that phylactery. The big bad Beck. Thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh, the Z comes in for the Kalthos with the low blow, finishing him off. Low blow is so much heckin' damage. So this objective now belongs to blue team. Unless Deathwing stalls it forever. Oh my gosh. They're not staggering their stalls though. Oh, they could have. And Brightwing getting the reset on the Q to 2 seconds if you hit it in the middle. That was really nice. Okay, Kel'Thuz's coming back down, looking for the defense here. Nice chain onto the Nubrak, but it's still 2v3 down here. Pustule lands onto the Kalthos, trying to get comboed by the Stuka, but walks out of it early. The wave getting cleared, and Nubrak wants to glow for the Kalthos and himself. And Jimmy Laner's not leaving top, and Dahaka can't do much about him. Greymane's fighting Deathwing. Who is this? Oh. His chain. Oh, walks away. Very nice. Doesn't let the... Oh my! That wasn't even the level 13 hook. It was just the very end. The Z comes in! Oh my gosh, and the Kel'Thuzad is just a little too deep. They did get some stacks there, but that Z was so clutch. Brightwing Z. OP. So that objective goes uncontested after that kill on the Kel'Thuzad. Raynor gonna start this camp up here. Ooh, I love this. Blue team taking boss. And they do it really fast. These level 10s, by the way, are Cocoon, Bellowing Roar, Phoenix, Hyperion, missing the one for Brightwing. And for blue team, we've got Putrid Bile, Flailing Swipe, Curse Bullet, and Isolation. So definitely spotted the boss. Is able to get away. Not able to contest. But it's nice vision showing how fast they would be done with it. They did use their flight thing? Not their flight, their dash. So this next objective is spawning on the side of Witch Rhythm. Greymane is actually pushing with this boss. So Raynor has come to defend. Deathwing is dropping meteors on it. There's a 3v4 up here. Oh my gosh, level 13 hook totally hits there. And the chain just a little too early as the spike was coming up. Raynor? Oh! That one last slap! Raynor successfully defended the fort. Okay, double stun onto the Stukov. That leaves Nubrak without a lot of tools to escape. Oh, the blink, the cocoon. Okay, Deathwing is here now, but Raynor is not. Raynor is Jimmy Laner. And Peas has got the Q stall. Kel'Thos is getting run down. Oh my gosh, the root gets both of them, but she can't cleanse because she's in the silence. Oh my gosh, the low blow is disgusting. Okay, that's a 3 for nothing. And I don't think Dragon's gonna get away. Oh my gosh, just Dragon getting away. Dragon is alive. And Greymane finally caps, but check this out. Halfway fort. Oh, it's definitely gonna drop here too. Level 13 is online for blue team. That means they have extended hook. Very important. Definitely did drop down here. They want this fort. They may get this top fort too. Greymane picking up that siege camp. It's going to be a lot of macro pressure later on as well. The chain misses. There's another frost blast onto the KT. Oh no, the low blow. The silence pool's so good with the KT. Okay, Hook actually grabs the minion. Oh my gosh, KT walking in. Almost dies. Right wing panic blinking onto the KT. There's a tongue onto the Anubarak. Get the burrow out. And so this objective seems uncontestable. It really depends. Actually, I think Stukov can contest this. Okay. There he goes. Now Raynor and Deathwing are a little alone. It's a massive hook, actually. Gets the Z, but gets tongue back in. Pepegas is doing so much damage here. So is Stukov. So the burrow out. I like the flame. Oh my gosh, another hook! Oh, Brightwing doing their best to save this KT, but Brightwing's gotta go. Okay. So red team is cursed. Blue team got 3 objectives. They're going for this camp. And then presumably going to push. This fort's gonna die down here. All the minions are 1 health. Chain and Hook both miss. Stukov combos are nasty. There's a cocoon onto the Stukov. There's a chain combo. The root doesn't land. Raynor is super duper low. And you're right, getting hooked pretty deep in. Oh my gosh. The new Brat gets out somehow. The side lanes are pushing like heck though. Oh my gosh, a hook onto the KT! Brightwing's gotta work overtime today. Brightwing doesn't have enough mana to blink out. Ah. Oh my goodness. Does he die? Okay. Neither of those two died, but Brightwing did die. Brightwing died for their team's sins. I call that the Brightwing effect. So that was a massive push. They got the keep, the whole keep. They have a level 16 talent tier advantage, only for a short period though. Universal carrier. Ice Crown. Both bosses getting picked up by their respective teams. Agreements here, they can do it much faster. All the lanes are pushed in for Pepegas. They're gonna have to do quite a bit of clearing here. But they have macro pressure of their own with this boss going top. Top of going to Hearth. See this position with the stitches. Looking for a hook. Oh. Do they see? I think they do see. Oh my goodness. It was so quiet here for a second. Okay, boss is full health, going towards court. Qtr-Finals misses that chain. There's a Phoenix onto the boss. The boss is already halfway dead. First bullet onto the Anubrak. He burrows in. Gets finally swiped out. The root. The root is huge. Brightwing cleanses the root. Oh my god, the chain and the hook! That was such an interesting interaction. Oh, the Deathwing fire explosion is gonna finish off that Qtr-Finals. What a turnaround. 4 Pepegas on ice. And they're looking for more. They're gonna get the stitches. He cannot walk away from this. So they get 2 kills there. They're able to kind of put the pressure on. I love this. And get a little back. It's a lot of ults used though. No ults up on the side of red other than blink kill. Same thing. No ults on blue other than ISO. Frost Blast about to come up soon. CD is pretty short, 50 seconds. Still missing stitches for 20 seconds. How much do they want to pressure? Okay, a lot of Catus back home.
I grow tired
Definitely
of
is
your
on the
petty
way.
squabbling. Gather tribute. Earn my favor.
And this next tribute is kind of on the side of Pepegas. They're also getting another camp, so this, depending on how long objective goes, this camp can get a lot of work done. Oh, they may not actually be going to objective. I want to give this one. They said we might push instead. I kind of love it. It's the first one out of 3 for Witch Rhythm. So they're getting this wall instead. This is a really nice call. They got the Hyperion, they got the Phoenix. It's the wall for absolutely free unless they get caught here. There's a lobster, it doesn't connect. There's a hook, doesn't connect. Deathwing is eating it. He lands after red team has already left. Oh my gosh, the fire. The fire does so much. But the Haka is on the way here, but check out how chunked they are back here. So much Deathwing damage.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute?
The healer on the side of Pepegas has been doing a great job of using their abilities to check bushes and get rid of vision tools like this wall. Hook not going to connect there. So level 20s are going to be online. They are online right now for Pepegas. They're pretty close for Witch Rhythm. That's Rewind. Landing damage, Arrival of a God for Deathwing, and getting all the other level 7s. Flamethrower, increasing the range, making it very safe. Fairy Protector, and Execute Orders again. Oh my gosh, they catch this Kel'Thuzad, so it's already a 4v5. He uses Phylactery though, so he's actually still alive, but he just has to walk over here. So there's a Burrow Charge in onto the Dahaka. He gets feared. Raynor is walking in so incredibly deep. There's a tongue onto the Anubarak. Oh my gosh, the Brightwing blinks in and dies for their sins. I'm sorry. And the level... Ooh, nice dodge. The level 20s are here also for Witch Rhythm. That's Master Hooker. That's Anti-Heal on the hook. CDR. The Flailing Swipe charges. You don't have to use them all at once. Blunderbuss. Apex Predator. So, lots of burrows. And the Q. The Q Mimic for Kel'Thuzad. I like this. He's gonna be able to get out. This is definitely an end angle though. I mean, Deathwing can't even heal in the core. I like the Hyperion, but Kel'Thuzad's siege damage is insane. The hook doesn't connect. Oh my gosh. Look at how chunked they are over here. Oh my goodness. They've defended the core. Oh my. So Sigils and the Haka are dead right now. And this tribute, if Pepegas gets it, the Anubarak and Brightwing are back up, is a curse. That could be at least 2 keeps gone. Should a cap. Let's see. Deathwing's already up here, has all 4 armor plates. Oh my gosh, they're fighting around this boss. And the Stukov actually gets caught, but the Greymane's looking to at least counter kill. And he's not gonna get that. They're gonna get the Kel'Thuzad as well. He only had 3 globes. The boss is interesting to do during the curse, but I guess they're already here. Dahaka and Stitches back up in about 10 seconds. Should be a pretty big push for red team. And this game has gone all kinds of ways. I mean, red team's core is at 46%. I love how forward this Brightwing is. That is Curse Bullet, by the way. They do still have this boss. Kel'Thuzad's still gone for 20 seconds. They're cocooning the Stitches. And they're kind of looking at this Greymane. Greymane's gonna walk away. They're hitting core. There's an ISO onto the Raider, a tongue onto the Raider, but the execute orders kind of goes that way. I think he wanted to die, but... And this boss is gonna end it. it's going to be game 3 going to Pepegas with a very nice core defense. Wow. That was like the second game that had a really tight core defense. Oh, my game just crashed. Well, hopefully the stream is still going. I've never had my game crash like that. Good thing it was after the game. It closed, but it says it's updating, so I don't know if it crashed or not. I would show you the stats, but I can't. I'm sorry. What a game. Yes. That was so fun to watch. I love seeing people play heroes that they like to play and that they're comfortable on. Like we saw Kel'Thuzad there, we saw Deathwing there. I'm relaunching the game, sorry guys. Wow. That was super fun. I wonder what map we'll go to next. We only have 4 options. And this could still go to game 5. Wonder if anybody else's game crashed, or was it just me? Let's go 3-hour cast. See, as long as you guys are with me, it's okay if it's 3 hours. Hopefully they haven't made the lobby yet. I don't see anybody. Oh, there's a lobby up. And we are going to Infernal Shrines. It's always a fun one. Game 5, let's go. Oh, that emote is so cute. Okay, looks like Witch Rhythm picked this map. So far, as you can see on the screen, each team who have picked the map, I can't speak today, won the map. Maybe Witch Rhythm has decided to take map pick to put things in their favor. Oh, it's not 11 p.m. Well, there will always be a VOD. So if you need to go to bed, please do so. See a new person in the lobby. Wonder if anybody's swapping out players. Sometimes people just join lobbies randomly. Just the other day, I was doing a cast and somebody joined the lobby randomly. Yeah, this is a random person. But they were like, no, don't kick me. But we were all like, what are you doing here and who are you? Okay, we've got a full lobby now. Rainer game 4 or not? Okay, thank you for reminding me about that prediction. They did go execute orders. We did make it to level 20. You think they're gonna start banning the Rainer? I feel like he's not a ban-worthy hero. You just have to not ignore him when he's pushing. You could Jimmy Laner on shrines. So many better options though. I feel like in general there are usually better options than Rainer. I don't know if that's a hot take, but look, sometimes you just want to play one hero. Just waiting for one more team to ready up, then we'll get into it. Okay, other teams said they were ready. Should be getting into the draft soon. I do want to see some different picks though. I feel like a lot of heroes have been getting picked, but we've seen some spicy stuff that only got picked once, like Stitches and Kel'Thuzad. Those are fun. Kel'Thas, that was the first Kel'Thas game, I think. Okay, we're starting now. I'm still gonna ban Samuro. Dude, the Brightwing put in so much work last game. Don't forget about Jen. Leoric ban. Brightwing ban. See, Brightwing put in so much work that game. All these niche picks, but no Artanis. You want Artanis too? Is this an Artanis cult? I do crack. Nice ban. Respect. Nubrak's one of my favorite tanks. And they pick up the Falstad, and that is the Raynor player picking that up. They could switch, but maybe we don't see Raynor this game. I don't know why my game crashed. That was crazy. That's never happened. Ooh, Gul'dan and Rhaegar. Maybe that's why they banned the Brightwing. They want that spell damage. I haven't seen Rhaegar played yet. I don't think. Ooh, Tassadar. And Anduin. We've seen all three of these picks thus far. Tassadar is pretty good here on the objective. So is Gul'dan. And the Mei ban. That's interesting. They're the ones who have played Mei already. Alright, I put a prediction up. Do we get a game 5? Basically, the prediction is asking, does Pepegas finish the series? Because Witch Rhythm would need 2 more wins to finish the series. And Stitch is actually getting banned. I do like that ban. Oh my gosh, there's 4 tanks banned. Who's left? Neither team has picked their tank. Diablo. Have not seen Diablo yet. I'm super excited for it, actually. It can be really good into Tassadar, like he can use the wall, or it can be really bad and just make it so that he can't ever leave. It's almost worse than a Polly. And the Sonya. Sonya gonna be that bruiser pick for Witch Rhythm. Muradin and Diva. Diva's kind of funny here on the point with the bomb. Space control. And King Dun's gonna pick up that Vala in the end. I feel like it's gonna be kind of hard to catch this Vala. Fun looking draft. You wanted to sweep for sleep? Sometimes I do too. But I'm actually on Pacific time, so just hardly 8 o'clock for me. Alright, I'll introduce the players. For Witch Rhythm, we've got Blitz on the Diablo, Matt 407 on the Gul'dan, Nedins on the Rhaegar, King Dunce on the Vala, and Real Rad Dad on the Sonya. For Pepegas on Ice, we've got Raptor on the Falstad, Keys on the Andy, Tomjin on the Muradin, Silfredi on the Tassadar, and Tikor on that Diva.
5, 4,
This is W build Vala. Auto attack Falstad. Third win. Feast on Fear, so the 10% healing. Stunning with Diablo. Nice Stormbolt. Oh my gosh, Vala is so chunked. A lot of damage coming out. Sonya still hasn't picked a level 1. Wave Cryo going over to Pepegas. The root is nice, it prevents Diablo from engaging like he wanted to. It's a cleanse onto the Vala there. Muradin controlling the space here, getting a Stormbolt onto the Gul'dan, their main wave clear. Diablo getting very, very low. Gul'dan caught in this wall. Stormbolt doesn't quite connect. It was very close though. Okay, root under the Vala. And this is Lightning Shield Rhaegar. And Corruption Gul'dan. Diablo kind of walking towards mid. Blue team realizing they're doing this camp. There's a stun onto the Muradin. His little chunk able to jump back to safety to his team, and red team successfully taking that camp. No true consequences. Both Vala and Gul'dan need to stack some talents. Sonya looking like they're doing the waves a little faster than the Diva. Thanks holding bushes here. Both teams grabbing those siege camps. Now this is one of those maps. So you really need to be grabbing your camps. Because there's so many of them, and if the other team has them and you don't, you are sad. Especially during objective. Camp's crashing in the middle. Murden already jumped, actually, so Andy just pulling right away. That jump got interrupted by the Diablo, which was kind of cool.
Shrine will be active soon. Prepare yourselves for the slaughter.
Falstad starting this top camp. Don't think they can finish it on their own, so Andy is coming to support. They did try and clear mid a little. They didn't finish it off, but Tassadar will instead. Bruiser camp is getting picked up by both teams now. The shrine is already active. Red team setting up a little earlier, halfway to level 7, but neither team getting level 7 quite yet. His stun chain onto the Diablo. Falstad is here. Diva has bomb ready. Probably wants it for the point. But blue team has kind of pushed red team off of the point. Red team did want to clear the camp. Nice stun chain onto the Diablo. There's a wall. Not let him go. And the bomb doesn't get too much value there. It doesn't get any minions. Doesn't hit anybody. Oh gosh, Sonya's onto this ball set who's quite low. There's a wall here preventing the murder from walking into the bush. So it's 16 to 20. Blue team still has an opportunity to fight for this. Okay, so there's a flip onto the Tassadar. Murden having to jump out. Red team very, very chunked. They're getting pushed off yet again. Diva's not gonna get her bomb back. She is going to demech Baby Diva now. Vola finishing off the mech and Falstad. So, which of them coming out with this objective, this first one, and it is a frozen Punisher. It's in their best interest to push with it. This Punisher is extremely strong, turning off the towers to the fort. Oh, it's an okay jump. It's so hard to do. I couldn't for my life. It's already halfway dead. They're putting up a nice defense here. Andy getting rooted. Throws out the piercing light. The chastise, sorry. Just in case Diablo wants to try and come in and follow up on that route. But they don't get the whole thing. It's quite low. Very lucky that that first one was a frozen Punisher. But which of them played really patient there? Going for some very squishy targets. And not being able to pin down the ball is going to be something for Pepegas to think about. Can they go front to back? Blue team going to pick up this neutral camp in the bottom here. Don't know if they're going to let red team have this. So it's a 4v4 down here, but Falstad might have fly. There's a Stormbolt onto the Gul'dan. And they're fighting kind of under the tower, but there's minions. Gul'dan is super chunked. And Merton has Skullcracker. He is so low. He gets a nice Stormbolt onto the Vala with 200 health, but able to vault away. But Falstad is down here. Well, Rhaegar was the one top with Falstad. Level 10s are online. They're going to be online for both teams. For which of them we've got Apocalypse, Ancestral, Horrified, Leap, and Reign of Vengeance. And for Pepegas, we've got Micro Missiles, Gust, Avatar, Black Hole, and Light Bomb. It's a Light Bomb game this time. These Stormbolts have been so nice. Like, insane accuracy. What are you doing? Like, really nicely top, putting pressure on this false side. Oh my gosh, huge ults going off mid. There's a bomb here, so they can't even walk away. But Vala does fall. Murden getting very, very low. Gets pulled by the Anduin, but probably avatared as they were getting pulled. Nice Skullcracker and Stormbolt combo. Thasser are getting kind of zoned out by this Diablo though. Another Stormbolt onto the Diablo. He gets cleansed. The Horrify is huge. His jump gets interrupted. There's a gust. Ancestral after the leap. Oh my gosh. So much brawling. Barely any death. So many ults used. Okay, and the levels are pretty even here. Sonya getting some prio bot. Down pretty close to finishing corruption here. Got a quarter or so of the way done with the Rhaegar quest. Anduin pull is I have trust. Yeah, for sure. Which of them getting position and a head start onto the objective? The wall is really nice. The root. Diablo's taking a lot of damage here. Eva kind of zooming in there. So it's 19-5 in favor of Witch Rhythm, but Red has taken the space now. Almost every ult is back up, -4 or 5 for now. There's a light bomb with the jump onto the Sonya. She gets a... she's dead. Now this Murden's eating a lot of stuns too. The black hole doesn't actually connect with anything. The root stops the Rhaegar bite! Oh my gosh. The Horrify is just a tad too late. But there's two members here that are super chunked on Pepegas. Which one of them still wants to fight it though, it looks like. Stormbolt not going to connect onto the Vala. Oh my gosh, they have so much AoE, they could actually steal this. Oh, and they do end up grabbing that Diablo top. Murden's putting in so much work over here. They want to steal it so bad, but they can't. Pepega's gonna come out with that second Punisher. It's a Mortar Punisher. They have level... both teams have level 13 actually right now. Diablo eating the jump, gets rooted, gets the Ancestral, Q's in. Getting hurt by that false head. Top is helping him, but he is just dead. Doesn't have souls. There's a huge jump onto the Vala. She gets cleansed. Punisher's still looking at her. This whole fort goes down. Sonya trying to take this bottom camp. The false dead notices. Oh, I think she could have taken it. But may have been super risky. Red team taking this camp with their kill advantage. Amjad double stunned with a kill. Dude, the walls have been really good at locking Diablo out. Or in. And the Anduin roots. Anduin roots are so good too. It's kind of interesting, this build. It's this level 1. It heals you when you use Q and E. Although they've mostly gone W talents. Okay, there's a stun onto the Murden. There's a huge APOC, but the light bomb stunning the Diablo. He gets the cleanse, he also gets gusted. Blue team is on the back foot here. There's a leap onto the Andy. Murden's already avatared and super duper chunked. Falset is tapping here. All the while, the camp is pushing mid for red team. And they're about to have 16, so level lead has widened just a bit here. They're looking. They know they're gonna get 16 soon. Very nice. Good engage. Nice wall. Good ancestral. They're burning him down though. And there's a bomb! And a black hole! Poor Diablo! He can't leave! So those level 16s are online. We see Dwarf launch, so it's a CDR and range. It'll be nice for the light bomb. Double pull. Those are two really strong talents on that tier. So red team taking this bottom fort with their kill advantage and 16. Blue team taking their bruiser.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
You gotta check the bushes.
Ready. A
He
shrine
knows.
gathers power. You will take it for me.
So both teams at level 16 now. Bruiser camp getting picked up by Pepegas before objective. Falstad already clearing out bruisers. So that is advantageous to Pepegas. Even Palantir's micro missiles went out. There's a boot and Gul'dan's in kind of a tough spot. Has to use Horrify. Is Falstad gonna die here? Anduin gets the pull, the black hole. Bala really wanted that Falstad. It would have been so good for Witch Rhythm to kind of get back into this. There's a lot of damage going on to that murder. He pops Avatar and does a little short hop out. So Vala getting the tap here. Red team kind of resetting their position and their health. Blue team getting a lot of the Shrine minions done. Murden is in there. He gets the stun. He's no longer... Ooh! The light bomb doesn't... It lands on the unintended target. Diva's not going to have the bomb. She's Baby Diva. She gets pulled. And red team's on the back foot here. They have to leave. They don't have any more ult. They don't even have micro missiles because she's Baby Diva. In these long, super drawn out fights, it looks like Gul'dan and Vala are pumping out way more damage. Yeah. So they get this Arcane Punisher. It's going down top, which is the lane they've already secured a fort. Also, it's getting this bot camp for some counter pressure. They've done a lot here for the counter pressure, but they're a little late to defending. This might mean the keep, the whole keep. Actually, this is pretty on time. You don't want to be the one to eat the jump. Give it a sense. Oh wow. Dog is eating those tower shots, gets finished off by the Falstad, which forces blue team to walk away, and this keep is safe. This keep is alive. Okay. So the keep survives. Thanks to that pick. Some value down here by the camp. Will get cleared out pretty soon. Pepegas, like, even when they lose the objective, they are fighting. They will fight on the other side of the map. I love it. Oh! Tassadar showing first. So all 5 members are up, and this is a pre-20 fight. There's an 8-pop combo on the Tassadar, gets pulled immediately, has the stealth. Avatar already used here, leap onto the Anduin and the Falstad, but the whole team is back here, so she dies because how isolated she is along with Light Bomb. It's a really nice, what is that called on Diva? Explosion! Bomb, we'll just call it bomb. I know there's Light Bomb, but Diva Bomb to separate the rest of the team. And the double camps in the middle are putting in so much work, actually. There's a Horrify on the Falstad. Oh! Oh, he kept him in the tower shot range, but maybe he wouldn't have survived anyways. Dude, Anduin always has the pulls up for the right moments, though. I feel like I'm always using my pulls. And I'm like constantly have to tell people, I don't have pull. They're trying to get some more keep value. Have they stayed a little too long? The answer might be yes. Oh, the pathing for Tassadar. Okay, nice black hole. Nice wall. With electric fence. It's such good peel. And level 20 wall. Reduce the cooldown by 10 seconds it's actually stupid. These are level 20s online, by the way, for Pepegas. This is a 5v5. Is it? Oh, no, 4v5. In favor of Witch Rhythm, who does not have 20s, but they have an extra person. Those 20s are Rewind, Force Barrier, Censure, Ablative Armor. I think that's how you say that. And Wind Tunnel. It's super nice having the global to clean up the lane that's weak. They're starting to camp. Explosion! I really don't know what it's called. Aw. Okay, I don't know what it's called. Okay, this camp is getting stolen by blue team because red team got the other two on the bottom side of the map. And blue team's actually gonna have to clear this because this keep is so low. Oh my goodness, there's two camps here. This could be really bad for Pepegas if they fight 4v5. But I mean, blue team has some homework of their own, so. But which of them already has 20? And they so far have not been contested yet. Diva's actually clearing too. Wow, Pepegas have been so patient here. Oh, they're still looking. They want to look now. That's so interesting. They just waited for the clear. It's already at 39. But they pushed them off at 39. Okay, they do end up getting it. The Hellgate doesn't land a stun, but it's kind of scary. And there's a huge APOC. Doesn't actually land on anyone. Walla is looking for this false pad. Is she going to get him? She's not, but this Horrify is trying to finish the job. It does not actually go through. Sonya is at home clearing, so that was a 4v5. Very nice Ancestral. Order Punisher is barreling down mid for blue team. Diablo. Diablo does go down, has the souls, only a 2-second respawn timer at this moment. Falside's gonna come back and clear this up. Ball is still gone, so whatever's up here is 4v4. Nice jump, nice stun, nice force wall. The root didn't connect. Will then had walked away with 500 health. Ball is back in 15 seconds. Falside's still cleaning this up.
Blue team's Punisher has been slain.
Do they want this? They're not hitting it. Okay, they're hitting it now. Or not? Okay, nice wall. Big light bomb. The cleanse onto the Diablo. Hits the Rhaegar. Oh, the APOC's kind of big. Murden jumps into the other side of the APOC. The wind tunnel is really good. Oh my gosh, Tassadar's alive with Desperate Prayer. Oh no, that's a really good spear by the Sonya. The Censure's good too to peel her off. Oh my god, he's alive. He had 40 health. Censure is popping off. Oh my god, Andy! Praise Andy! Please, please, please. So they're pushing massively here. There's actually Winions back at home. This fort might be collateral damage. Rhaegar has been such an aggressive biter. He has the talent, which does a lot of damage. Okay, Falside's doing the homework. Now all the camps are blue. All of them. Okay, now there's a new yellow one. Look at these guys. Aw. Okay, anyways. Nice stun onto the Diablo. Sonya is walking up. There's a big bomb. I think Diablo... Oh my gosh, he tried to push him into it. I love it. The dash. Okay, that light bomb is actually kind of big. It hits the Rhaegar, hits the Diablo. There's a wind tunnel, and a Horrify, and an APOC. Sonya's in this backline. Walla's super chunked. The lead actually goes out. There's a jump in from the Murden with the Stormbolt. The Sentry doesn't connect because the Rhaegar's in wolf form. Oh my gosh, that false god wanted it, but he pays the price. Oh, the Hellgate! Oh my goodness. They want the trade. Oh! Space making! Space making! Oh my goodness. What do they do here? Do they go for objective? Vala is backing. They are going for objective. There's a camp and a catapult bot. Oh my goodness. What a seesaw. And they're getting Bruiser Camp. This is going to be a really, really big push top. Every single Punisher. Oh no, they got mid too. Most of the Punishers that Witch Rhythm has gotten, or have gotten, have been in top lane. Which is why top lane looks like this. Oh my gosh, P still has their sword. They have not died. Okay, all the camps are blue now. Good thing they have Tassadar. Massive wave clear. Oh? They decided that this camp was theirs. Are they actually gonna step on this? That's insane. Okay, they pulled the Murden out as he was jumping, so it queued and it still went. Okay, blue team got that camp. Now red team doesn't have any ults to defend, which is kind of scary. Ball said, eats the Punisher jump, gets pulled. Even kind of walled off by their own team. The Punisher goes to mid-keep. This is actually so good for Pepegas. Instead of going core... Oh my gosh, Rhaegar's tanking tower shots with the Murden stuns. Oh my, corruption value and Vala W. There's a Hellgate. He wanted that Andy. This is a really nice Diva Bomb. Oh my gosh, Rhaegar's 600 health. And the Punisher is now hitting core. Anduin is super duper low. And mid-keep is gone. The core is at 60%, 50%. They're sending it on core. There's a wind tunnel, a black hole. There's two katas though. Oh my goodness, and a leap. Okay, Witch Rhythm taking game 4. We're going to game 5. That was such a comeback. Wow. Very even in damage at the top here. But check out Farseer's Blessing value, dude. That's an insane amount of healing. 3-hour cast, 3-hour cast. Okay, it's only been 2 hours and 10 minutes, guys. We're fine. We're fine. Very nicely done by Witch Rhythm. Set of really close games. Okay, we're 4 for 4 on whoever picked the map won. Sorry about your sleep, Moby1. Everybody said no. Love it. Okay, 2 out of 3 people. We get game 5 though. If Diva had taken Bunny Hop, it'd be a lot easier for the team fight. It's entirely possible. The slows were nice. Extra CC though, like, would have been nice too, but I feel like Diva's mech might just die really fast. So Bunny Hop might not get a lot of value. It just really depends. It was crazy seeing Sonya go into this back line. She definitely finished off some kills. Me too, Moby1, me too. Okay, these teams have been on time. They started the bans on time, they started the game relatively on time. So I don't think we'll actually make it to 3 hours. But at least they're fun to watch. Just waiting on the new lobby. I've noticed this in a lot of games that I cast, that at least in the last two, which were best of 5, literally every single team that picked the map won, and I just think that's really interesting. I'm gonna go get a refill on my drink, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've gotten my refill and I still don't see a lobby, so. Ah, there it is. Oops. Tomb of the Spider Queen. You know who picked this map? What if I just don't tell you who picked this map? That's what I'm gonna do. Keep you guessing. Okay, I'm putting a prediction up. It'll be up for 10 minutes. Waiting for a full lobby though. Another game 5. I'm surprised that there haven't been any player swaps. All 10 players have been, I think, exactly the same for all 5 games, so I'm sure we're all actually sweating. I kind of am. How's everybody doing on this May 8th? Tomorrow is my annual day of birth. Yeah, this match is totally worth losing sleep over. I agree, which is why I'm casting it. Oh, we're starting. I love this map. I wonder if they'll ban the Stitches. I feel like Stitch is actually really good here. And they'll probably ban the Johanna again. I think they banned the Johanna. Pepegas have banned the Johanna every single game. I don't mind. One less Johanna game to cast. Brightwing ban. It sort of surprises me. They only played the Brightwing once, and they played the Anduin 3 times? And the Anduin's putting up work. Like, you guys are seeing this, right? Oh, they're banning fast. Okay, Leo got banned. Tassadar banned. I put up a prediction for who wins the whole series. Somebody bet against the person who bet, please.
The crusade.
Oh, they don't ban the Johanna. Gets first picked.
Glory.
Ooh, a thrall.
Here we
And a
go
Chromie.
again.
Haven't seen Chromie the series yet. Chromie's pretty safe damage into Johanna. And if she doesn't have Iron Skin, you can still loop her. The Gul'dan and the Rhaegar again for Witch Rhythm. On to the last couple bands. Yeah, Sonya. Sonya causing problems for them in that last game, so nice respect ban. They haven't picked their offlaner yet. Sonya's not bad here either. Short map. Small map, I mean. And the very last ban from Witch Rhythm is the Anduin. Okay, the double healer ban. Who will Peas play? At least Pepegas doesn't have to worry about Stitches. Yeah, they did take Johanna. I mean, unless they go double tank. Oh my gosh, Garrosh and Uther? I know I said who will they play, but I'm still surprised by the Uther. I think that's so incredibly cool. I love Uther. And we haven't seen Garrosh yet. Lots of picks. This will be pretty spicy. Johanna's really good into Garrosh too. Sylvanas and Tychus. Ooh, that's really good into Garrosh. That percent damage. Sylvanas has a dash out. Hammer! Saving the draft breaker for the end. They do have Johanna though, so Uther pick Pog. Wow, what a spicy draft, guys. Game 5 has been blessed. I like that they picked the Chromie before the hammer, because that's a pretty good counter for the hammer. But also hammer is something you last pick, generally. Offlane self? Oh yeah, hadn't even considered that. Okay, one more time we're gonna introduce everybody. For Witch Rhythm, we've got Matt 407 on the Gul'dan, King Duns on the Sylvanas, Neddins on the Rhaegar, Real Rad Dad on the Tychus, and Blitz on the Johanna. For Pepegas, we've got Sylphrenia on the Chromie. Oh my gosh, That's peas on the garage. That was their... Oh, wait. Where's the Uther? T-Core is the Uther. They've swapped their roles. Tomjin on the hammer. Raptor on the thrall. If you're POI and you're not anymore, you think you put Tomjin in bot lane at level 4. By Tomjin, do you mean hammer or do you mean the garage? Because I thought Tomjin was going to be the garage. You like the Pepegas draft, however you're a fan of Gul'dan on spiders. I mean, Joe's really good on spiders too. So, nice combo by the Joe. There's a throw into the Sylvanas who has the dash. The nice anti-heal too from the body check. So T-Core is the one going bot lane. That is level 1. See how they're doing down there. Nice work. Oh, and this is Echo of the Elements Thrall. Corruption Gul'dan yet again. Double Blinds Joe, quarterback Tychus. Wave of Light Uther, which is the W. Bruiser Camp getting picked up by Pepegas. They've been really good about getting their camps this whole series. Hammer definitely. Okay, who can test regenerative Biosteel Hammer on which rhythm side? Well, I've got to know. I've got to read the talent regenerative Biosteel, and I'll let you know what I think. Oh, hi, Corin. Okay, Hammer's taking this camp. That's more camps for red team. Blue is grabbing their Bruiser Camp. Nice level 4 early for Pepegas. For which of them getting this early clear on the camp there. That Bruiser Camp mid. So yes, this is regenerative Biosteel. Basic attack while in siege mode heal for 10% of damage dealt. You know who can test regenerative Biosteel Hammer? 4 people. That's my answer. And Johanna, I guess, but she's not gonna have blinds forever. Then it's turning in 11 gems there. There is a wave that is getting dropped for red team. Got pushed all the way in. Sylvanas black arrows onto the tower. But yes, this is correct. Who is going to stop Hammer? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's both of Johanna's blinds. Hammer's not that afraid right now. So that's Iron Skin popped after the root on Thrall. Lots of gems getting turned in by both teams. They're at 32 and 30 respectively. They're not really dropping any. Ooh, Mobius Loop. Oh, just barely didn't get the throw on the Rhaegar, who almost face checked the bush. Looking for the Joe. It doesn't have Iron Skin anymore, but he is alone.
At least that's what people tell me.
Chromie is top, finishing off this wave. There's a time trap in the bush to kind of give her some safety. Okay, Hammer got this whole tower. Tychus using minigun, dashes in, but uses the Q instead. And the grenade. The grenade is the best damage Tychus can do into the Hammer at a safe distance. Time traps in both of these bushes up here. That's a big wave top with possession by Sylvanas. Hammer pushing the Tychus away, doing a lot of damage still to the Rhaegar. And they do pick up that Gul'dan mid. It looks like red team's gonna finish off their turning here. Sylvanas wants this.
My magic is yours.
Nice root on the Joe. Possession on the minions. Wait, she's giving them more gems. And hammers just pushing bot. Oh, that's really nice time marker's pursuit by the Chromie. Give me the hammer that space. Saw the series start 2.5 hours ago and I thought you missed it, but you see it's game 5. Yeah, you didn't miss it. You're coming in at just the right time, really. Okay, so Chromie has her ult. It's Slowing Sands. Slowing Sands is disgusting, honestly, especially at level 20. Okay, Hammer is alone. 2v1. Gets the boost out. Does she want more? Sylvanas does stop. This is a really nice push by red team. They still have some web weavers here top, and it's 4v3. Sylvanas is now up here. They're not going to get this whole fort, but they got most of it. They did get all of bot, though. Hammer's kind of a draft breaker. Compton's gotten better at using mines to cover gank roots for vision. Very nice. The series, yes, yes. And we've got all of these spicy picks. Like we saw Kel'Thuzad, Deathwing, Kael'thas, Hammer. And Pepegas completely switched their roles this game. The only one who's... Well, actually, there's 2 people on the roles they played all series. The other 3 just swapped. Okay, Joe's kind of looking in. Uses the Blessed, but there's a Slowing Sands, a soft D-Shield, which I do like, actually. There's an Ancestral and an Earthquake. The Rhaegar is slowed by the Earthquake, dies to the Chromie. Johanna is dead. Gul'dan is dead. Oh, well, now Johanna dies. Sylvanas is dead. Oh my gosh. It's a pentakill for Pepegas.
Wait, it sounds
That's
better.
insane. Chromie went Slowing Sands. Time Loop would be fun, but Sands always good. Honestly, I prefer Sands, but I can see Time Loop being very good. So Hammer's just so much value here. Oh, I love that. They're out of fray. They might kill this garage here. Oh my gosh. Is he alive? Oh my gosh, he's alive. That's insane. And Pepegas has enough to turn in again. There go the gems. Yeah, the pentakill made them drop a lot of gems. I think. Probably at least 20. I wasn't actually looking. Gonna have 47 after Uther turns in. 52 after Hammer, and the whole thing after Chromie. Blue team got their Bruiser Camp, which will help with the defense of the Web Weavers.
Come, my children. Join the red ones in battle.
And Chromie's already poking top. This wave is the most pushed out top here. And they have a ton of range. I mean, they can hit it super safe. As long as Garrosh is holding this position. Wow. Work for free. The level 13's online for Pepegas. There's the Blessed. Onto the Hammer and the Slowing Sands. Another blind onto the Hammer. A throw! They threw the Rhaegar into the back, but there's a Horrify too. And the Ancestral. And the Earthquake. Johanna's kind of stuck here in this Earthquake. There's a D-Shield onto the Hammer. Johanna dies. That's insane Chromie damage. Hammer's such a draft breaker. They can't break through. I mean, the thing is, like, the tank is getting, like, perfectly fine engages. But, like, Tychus and Sylvanas can't dive in for that Hammer. It's not like you can play at a safe distance, like Chromie. So, bot objective still up, getting that wall. Not a fan of having an off lane. Of not having an off lane, I see, yeah. Dance is better for objective control. Yeah, I mean, they have this kind of like dual use of Sands and Earthquake where you just can't leave. So which rhythm has enough gems to turn in? And if you can't leave the circle, the hammer will kill you.
Yeah,
So Pepegas taking bottom camp and bruiser camp. It looked like Witch Rhythm wanted to check boss. Make sure they're not doing it. Is this game over? Far from it, I think. We'll see. We'll see if any talents help Witch Rhythm break through the wall of circles. Okay, so blue web weavers are here. Their lanes are pushed in though. So this web weaver is getting cleared for free. This web weaver is pretty far back. Well, it will just barely make it to the wall down here, uncontested. Blue team's actually clearing waves during their objective phase because of the camps. Oh my gosh. It's nearly a perfect clear for Pepegas here. Very nice defense. And they have level 16s. It's Corin. Hi, Ace. The gang's all here.
Destroy them. Deliver the gems of power to my altar.
Okay, they have 16 for a whole level. They're checking boss. They're not doing it. Neither team has enough to turn in, but they're pretty close. Okay. They said, there's not much to do on the map. We're just gonna sit up here, and you're gonna come to us and fight under our circle. Somebody help this man. Help him. Okay, I think it was fine actually. I've been brutalizing you in ARAM. I mean, I play with a party too, so sorry. It's always fun to see people that we know, though. Oh, it's such a small world. Okay. So red team gets another objective phase here, and they're pushing out their mid lane. The structures on the side of Witch Rhythm are struggling, but it's even Talontiers. Not a big team fight has happened lately. Where these teams have just been clearing waves, collecting jumps. Okay, there's the blast. It's on Chromie and Hammer. With the Wailing Arrow and the Horrify, they're kind of going all in here for the Hammer. Sylvanas is back there, but Hammer gets the D-shield, and Sylvanas not able to come out with the kill. And Johanna is dead to the wolf by the thrall and the Chromie damage. And so Odin is here. It's gonna put up a defense here in the mid lane. The nice grenade, chunking them down. They have Web Weaver's top. Just 3v5, Sylvanas back in 16 seconds. Garrosh is running it. They want one. Kinda chunked though. But can they get to the hammer? Is the real question. Like, Gul'dan's Q just barely can't. Okay, Sylvanas is back. Flowing sands. The cats are hitting core. There's a lot of core damage. Oh, nice time trap. Oh my gosh, Johanna's Lee. She has blessed. Oh, it doesn't connect. Oh, that could have been really, really clutch. Big scaling. Have NGS coordinated means are fun. Balance game. Huge, still throwable. Yes, this is 100% still throwable. That was a nice defense. Good defense by the 3 that were alive. So blue team, they're hurting in. But once again, their waves, they're hacked. Their waves are hacked. Pepegas is going home. He's got homework. Okay, he's not going home. He got spotted. I love the invisible horse. I don't know if it's allowed, but not my call. I just love it. I think it is allowed. Good to wait for D-Shield to fight. Oh, absolutely. I wasn't even paying attention to the cooldowns, but when I saw it happen after Sylvanas dived the hammer, I was like, oh, of course! Throw onto the Johanna. Huge blessed. Huge combo. Horrify. Wailing arrow. These are massive. Are they gonna make it out? Seems like they're kind of okay for now. They're under the fort, but the Odin is doing a ton of damage. Everybody press R. Except Ancestral. D-Shield. Okay. So,
But in a very bad
pretty decent clear. They only lost that mid fort. 20 is going to be huge. 50 armor all the time. Oh yeah. Let's go. Band skins. Oh, look at this. Red team clearing waves. Blue team taking the boss down 20. And because of just their decision making, you know, doing it like when they decided to, they're able to get out. This is good to help them develop a win condition at some point. Let's say they win a team fight. If they break some of this barrier here. But look, red team wants to force an end here. So everybody's backing here, but is this
3 players?
Is this the right call for red team? They're gonna lose their keep maybe. Okay, put the Horrify onto the hammer. Not using D-Shield there because they don't need to. They're hitting core. There's a Wailing onto the hammer and the Thrall. The D-Shield onto the hammer. And Odin is doing a lot, but so is Slowing Sands. We got Piercing Sands from that Chromie. Oh my gosh, core is hurting. Do they die though? Oh my goodness. Can they kill core? They can. And that game 5. Game 5 is going to Pepegas with the crazy draft. Not paying attention to boss. How close was boss to coring? I feel like it would only get the keep. And then, not much else. Oh, sorry. Somebody tell me how close boss was to ending. Wow, that was amazing. I mean, such a low damage game, but at the same time, like, not being able to fight under the hammer circle and the slowing sands and the earthquake made it so easy for Pepega to control the space. Yeah, GG's. See if we can get an interview, maybe. I am also sweating. Take a look at these stats while we wait for a potential answer for an interview. Hammer doing the most damage. Risky push though. It was so risky, but it was such a cool call. Like, it would have been just like the easiest, most passive thing to defend the boss. But they saw that they were on the other side of the map and pushing, and they were like, why don't we just... We're already close. We've got the bruiser camp. Yeah. It was so risky. For sure. You're disappointed at the lack of return. Would have been good for a wait till turn... Till they're up 20 or about to be. Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That feels good. That feels good.
That was so spicy.
Oh, here. Can we get T-Core?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I was just about to drag them. Hi.
Hello. Oh.
Congratulations. I was just saying that was so spicy. Like, when you guys finished the draft and then you got into the game, I started introducing everybody, and I was like, wait a second. Everybody swapped.
We all swapped.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it until, like, I was introducing you guys.
Yeah. I mean, I've tried Hammer on some of the previous, like, some of the season games, and it hasn't quite worked out, but, I mean, we also had this... We knew that if we got this comp, it was going to be really strong, so...
Wow. So you had been kind of planning this one?
Yeah, this was this has been months in the coming.
Game 1, we said if the series goes long, we're pulling out Hammer, and we did.
She's truly the draft breaker. That's what we've been calling her. Yeah, I mean, you picked Chromie too early, which is really cool because that's the biggest counter, right? So.
Yeah, it's also a really good one for Syl. Like, she's been putting a lot of time into Chromie as well. I know it looks like she's a Tacitor one trick now, and she used to be a Chaos Size one trick, but she's come a long way.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't see, but like, was the boss pushing really hard at the end there?
It was on the keep for sure, I think, when we end. I was basically calling we have to end here or we lose the game.
That was 100% like the vibe.
Like, the idea was we push in with spell power and we try and end it. I just barely managed to siege up right before thrusters right before the Horrify came out, so I went the opposite direction.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I did see that.
That was
the Horrifys and the Wailing Arrows, they were nuts. But I like the patience, T-Core, not using D-Shield if you really don't have to. Like, not just using it on Horrified because somebody got horrified, but like using it when they're actually like sitting in a spot where they could die.
You gotta sense the kill pressure as Uther.
Yeah.
Feel it in the ether.
Loved it. I love seeing everybody flex. That was so much fun. Wow.
What about the other games?
What about the other games? Okay, let me look at my list. Scroll. We'll go backwards because the memory is fresher for me. Okay, so last game was Infernal Shrines.
Do it.
Oh my gosh. That was the game.
So back and forth.
Yeah, it was like your core was at like 40% or something in that game.
Yeah, we nearly made the defense too. It was rough.
Yeah, I think at the end there, when you guys saw that the camp was getting stolen, and then you went to go fight for it, I was like, was that worth using your ults?
We were trying to bait as many of their ults as possible. I ended up using Avatar, and then we got a pull. I think it was worth it, because we ended up trading pretty well into them, and it allowed us to pull the Punisher to mid, which was very much a requirement for defending there.
Pulling the Punisher to mid was so clutch there.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just wasn't quite enough. They played well.
There was Catas we were ignoring in the
the Catas snuck up on us.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, every time they got a Punisher, almost every time, it was top lane.
Yeah.
Like, they got one that got mid lane, but they had 2 or 3 that were top lane.
The top lane, yeah, I don't know. Unlucky, I guess.
Yeah, just a little. But I think they had a ton of damage coming out from the ball angle down towards the end, and I think that really made the difference. They scaled a lot.
It was
Yeah.
very hard to dodge that
Mhm.
damage.
Yeah.
WFO was hard to
I was
dodge.
watching the game of this team versus Heavy Group Therapy where they managed to take a map off of the second place, arguably maybe the top team in the div, even though they're not place one.
Mhm.
And Gul'dan was banned every time, and I was like, huh, they haven't played a ton of it. I wonder why. And now we know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we managed to make it through. It was definitely better than the Falstead to deal with.
Yeah. I mean, this Gul'dan did a ton of damage. Everybody has opinions about what builds are good for Gul'dan, but honestly, like a lot of times in HOTS, it's the build you can get the most value out of, is what's good.
Definitely.
They had some really mean horrifies too. I saw plenty of like 4 people horrifies.
Yeah. T-Core put in work there.
Yeah.
You only have one cleanse. It's the one who's running at the people. Yep. At the
Okay.
team. Everybody else go backwards.
Did you guys pick? No. Which rhythm picked the last map, right?
That's right. Oh no, we picked it. We picked the last one.
Oh, you picked it.
Although I'm certain they would have picked it if we didn't take map pick.
Because last draft Hammer.
We wanted last pick.
Right. Okay. Well, did you know that every map picker won the map?
Wow, I did not know that.
It's really funny. Every time I'm like streaming or casting and this happens, which I think it happened in my last one, which was also a best of 5. I look at the checkboxes and I'm like, okay, pick one. On all of them. So that's interesting. Just wanted to share that with you.
Yeah. I mean, we were hoping they would take us to BOE. We thought that was going to be a really good one for us, but I mean, they outplayed us. Just plain and simple.
They banned my
They're really
Artanis.
good. Yeah.
They banned your Artanis. Everybody in chat wanted Artanis.
I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
What happened?
Map. Let's see. You guys had the macro down at Alterac Pass. I feel like that one was one of the games that was like really not incredibly close.
Yeah, that one. It was pretty solid. I mean, our plan going in was just to try and out macro them after they kind of hard out fought us in the previous game, and it definitely worked out. Like we traded bosses, and then I think we were a lot more threatening than them, so we could afford to push and guarantee a keep. And I think we were already up a fort.
Yeah.
Shout out to their draft for the Rag ban though. They saw that coming.
Yeah, Rag is such a funny pick on Alterac.
On the way.
It's the lava wave value.
Yeah.
You had Jimmy Laner for a few games.
Jimmy got like the whole fort mid. That was
Yeah,
that was really
with the camps.
really clutch.
I mean, you guys were doing the camps much earlier, much more frequently, which I feel like kind of won you the game because of all that pressure.
I mean, so some people say the camp is a real objective on that map.
They do say that.
Certainly if it's not responded to. Because the armor reduction on the buildings is just too crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of building armor on that map.
Yeah. This last one is Cursed Hollow. I'm trying to remember the drafts for that one.
I don't remember the draft all that well, but I do remember having to defend core multiple times by the skin of our teeth.
Yeah, the Deathwing breath.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they totally could have ended there, but they just walked away because they were so chunked. There was like only 2 of you defending or something.
3, but yeah, they tunneled a bit. Their tanks like hard committed, and then I think Greymane must have gotten caught in your fire T-core because he was at like 10%.
I zoned Greymane away from his tanks, and so the tanks didn't have the finish that they wanted behind the core.
I remember that split on the bottom side. Yeah. Do you guys have a lot of experience defending core?
No, we do now.
It's really funny.
I don't think we've ever had as good practice at defending core as we had this series.
It was really good.
Playoff vibes there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any further comments or questions other than that was fun and like good luck in the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, thank you for casting. It was a blast. I hope you had a blast too.
I did actually. It was a lot of fun to watch. They're super close. Well, have a good night.
You
Yeah,
too.
good night.
Thanks for interviewing with me.
You bet.
Bye. Okay, everybody.
Oh.
Thanks for sticking around. We're at 2 hours and 58 minutes, so don't worry, it won't be 3 hours. I'm
She
gonna
did
let
it. She pressed the thing.
you guys go to bed. And thanks for sticking around and looking forward to the rest of the playoffs. Have a great night.